Right there. What it do, everybody? What it do? I know this is the late night live. Let me turn this off. This is going to be a very, very, very informal live. As you can see from the thumbnail, I am going to be doing a on-the-fly portfolio review, and I'm going to come in and tell y'all about this. What is going on, everybody? Hey, welcome to Investing with Rod. Like I said, this is going to be a very informal live stream, man. We're going to have some fun. Hopefully, y'all have some questions. I'm actually taking y'all on a never done before full-fledged portfolio review. What's going on? We got Jerry. What's going on? Glad to have you here. Satstrat, what's up? I'm BTC on that. It's my man. What's going on, bro? Hey, Jerry, how you doing? Satstrat, say I'm BTC only. I only hold cash and Bitcoin, no real estate, no stocks, no bonds, no gold, commodities, and no collectibles. Man, you always tell me you roll them dice, baby. You rolling them dice. No diversification. You just want to have appreciation. Hey, I hear you, man. Bitcoin is a good investment. And we might even look at Bitcoin tonight. So what I'm going to be doing, man, is really a portfolio review. And I'm going to give y'all a little history about what I'm going to be doing. And like I said, man, it's going to be informal. If you haven't subscribed, if you're watching the replay or you're here now, hit the subscribe button. Get a video a thumbs up. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell somebody about the channel. I'm just an everyday dude showing you my journey on how to invest for your financial future with small amounts of money. You only have a couple bucks, $5-10. I'm going to show you how to do it tonight. I think I have $1 in my account. And I said, hey, I wasn't going to do any more $1 investments. But I'm going to show y'all that, hey, I ain't faking and shaking over here. It's the real deal, man. As you can see, let me take this down, man. I'm blocking half of me. Anyway, hey, I forgot to introduce myself. It's your boy Rod, as you can see down on the screen. So in case you didn't see it like I didn't, it's your boy Rod, man. I want to thank everybody for being here late tonight. And I know it's late where I am. I'm in the Central Standard Time Zone in DFW, Texas, Dallas-Fort Worth area. And on the East Coast, it's like 11:15. But then I got to think about the West Coast homies, man. I moved to Texas from California, and I know what it's like that right when you get settled in and you're on the West Coast, the East Coast and the Central, usually all the time, the stations may run it on the East Coast time zone, and they don't really have anything to do. So here I am, ready to show y'all what's going on. Let me speak to everybody else in here, and we're going to jump into it, man. Got my co-host from the classroom on my other channel, Points Mike Experience in the house. We got Just Asking for a Friend. Say, hey, Rod in chat. Speaking to Jerry. All right, y'all, everybody's speaking. We ain't going to waste much time. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Before I get into that, if y'all have any questions, what up, East Boogie? What's going on? How you doing, man? Good to have you here. Hey, if you have a stock or ETF that you're curious about, that's what we're doing. I'm going to do a portfolio review. Notice in the title, it says, are we up or down? Because we're all going on this journey. Yes, it's my money. I am making small investments. I'm not over here trying to show out and do $50, $100, $500. No, I want to show the everyday individual that anyone can invest as long as you have the mindset, the patience, and the knowledge. So if you have a stock that you've been curious about, I probably know it. And if I don't, I know how to find it. So we're going to jump right in there, man. I see we got 5 real homies in the crib. In case the people in the back didn't catch that, we got 5 people in the live stream, and I want to thank y'all all for being here. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. And there it is. Let me get this off the screen so we can all see. And I may put me at the bottom. I think I'm going to leave me where I am because the way this roll is kind of different. So, y'all, I'm not about to do I might do some 1 week, not 1 week, some 3 month and 1 year, but really I just kind of want to look. And if y'all have questions, I'm going to be bouncing because right now I'm not on the screen where I'm streaming from. I'm actually on the Robinhood screen, so I can't see anything. So I'm going to be bouncing back and forth, answering any comments. Notice I have the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, also known as ticker symbol VOO. There was a reason I pulled this up first. When people watch these type of live streams or they watch the replay, they want to get out into the nitty gritty. And it's always someone that reach out in the comments or on Instagram, hey, if I was to start investing, where would I start? Well, hey, I just tell people where I wish I would have started. I didn't start with the Vanguard S&P 500, but I wish I would have. Ticker symbol VOO. You're going to hear me say symbols because as I go to the next one, you're going to see how easy it is to navigate and say, I don't have time to type all this Vanguard SP and when I could just type VOO, but you may have to memorize it and whatnot. So what I'm doing here, when I say a portfolio review, I have a lot of investments in this account. Most that I have in other brokerages, like my real brokerages, my retirement accounts. But this account, this Robinhood account, is strictly to show viewers, subscribers, people that are about to subscribe, how easy it is to invest. You may see one investment that I have in here that's over $100 because I'm spread out with different investments. But I'm going to show y'all some things to look for. This is kind of like a seasoned investor. What has the market been doing? Let's look at it together. If you have questions about stocks, and kind of a tutorial for beginners. It's going to be all of that wrapped up into one. My plan is to be on here probably an hour. Hey, if we rocking and rolling, y'all have questions, I have the answers, then we'll be on here longer. It's all that simple. Notice, now I want to show y'all something. You don't see VOO anywhere on here. Well, Ron, what are you talking about this? V as in Victor, O as in Oscar, O as in Oscar. Y'all, if you ever wonder, it's going to be right over here. I can buy it, I can sell it. So it's currently $601 a share. Why did I pick this one first? This ETF, or exchange traded fund, think of an umbrella. It's an umbrella where you have 506 to 508 companies in the S&P 500 that fall under this umbrella and make one investment. Yes, you still only have one investment. However, you're diversified amongst or across 500 companies. I'll be honest. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do with their money, their portfolios, but would I put my money into one thing? No, but I would only under one circumstance. I've never said that on a live stream. I've never said it in a video, but there's one circumstance where I would put all my eggs in one basket, and it's not Bitcoin. I'm not putting all my money into crypto, and I'm not going to put all my money into one stock, but I would, if I only had one investment. Your boy Rod could only make one investment: stocks, crypto, ETFs, gold, silver. I still own gold and silver in the forms of ETFs. I have some silver, physical silver, and I had physical gold, but I got rid of it. And that is the Vanguard S&P 500. Y'all about to see why I say that. Now, look at here. I want y'all to see this. In this account, please don't get caught up in how much I have, how much I should have, because this is a miniature picture. Or think of this. This right here is a crop duster compared to a 747. My actual brokerage accounts are larger amounts, but I'm not here to impress. I'm here to show people how easy it is to invest. I know I just said a rhyme. Well, man, hey, don't nobody record that because I might have to get you, man. No, seriously, man, I like to have fun. You know, a lot of people stress about money. A lot of people stressing right now. Oh, the market went down Thursday. The market went down Friday. Believe it or not, this is the first time I've looked at my overall portfolio since a lot of this hoopla been going on, because I don't time the market. I dollar cost average, meaning I invest at regular intervals, typically the same amount of money. And it's usually once a week, minimum. Once per week. Now, everybody can't do that. Some people do every 2 weeks. Some people do once a month. But the reason I'm able to do once a week, because I'm not trying to put $300, $500 in here every week. I may put, say, the first week may be 50, the second week may be 20, the third week may be 2 or 3, 4, 500, and then the last week, depending on what's going on, it may drop, but it's going to be every week. But that's up to your pockets. Don't try to do what the next person is doing. I said in a live stream the other day on one of my channels, if you are driving and you look in every lane but yours, you're guaranteed to probably have an accident. But if you focus on your lane, what you're doing, your money, how you want it to grow, how you want it to move, and not listen to all this noise that's going on. Hey, you should buy this. Hey, you should do that. Some people in the comments would say, hey, I even said it. I'm not going to put all of my money into Bitcoin. Does that mean it's wrong? No. That's not what Rod is about. Anyway, let's jump here. We got $46 in this account right here. Total return. I'm not happy, but I'm up 7.36% total since I had my money here. I don't even remember when I opened this account. Now, I'm not excited about that at all. Now, how much do I have? I have 0.07 of a share, but this here is going to grow. Everything that I do is going to grow. And I'm not really worried about that. I'm not now. Why, Rod? Why aren't you? I'm not excited about 7.36%, but I'm not crying because I'm not down 7.36%. Hopefully, everybody got that. I'm not excited, but I'm not upset. I'm happy that I'm in the green, but I'm not that happy that I'm close to the red, meaning up 7% is not far from zero. I need to be up 20%, 25%. Then your boy sitting back said, yeah, we rolling now. So anyway, let's jump down here. Why would this be the one investment I would get? And it's up now, it's up 518 holdings. Number one, this when you see inception date, this has been around. They created this account, this ETF 2010, September 7th. But this is what I want to look at. This is why, now it's 518 companies, but your top 10%, 36.35% of the total assets are NVIDIA, king, queen, whatever you want to call it, the whole monarchy of AI, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet Class A and C, which are just different voting rights for Alphabet is the parent company of Google and YouTube, Broadcom, Meta Platforms, which is your Facebook, your WhatsApp, your Instagram, Tesla, and Berkshire Hathaway, which is Warren Buffett's company, and where I know Warren retired. This is only 10 stocks, but it's a little over a third of the total assets, not to mention the other top 500 companies. If I'm gonna put my money in one place, I need at least, now it's something better. I'm not gonna get into that probably, but up 7%. I'm not gonna beat this up. I do want to see what the analysts are saying, then I'm gonna jump back in the comments real quick. If I only had one investment, and this is why Rod was starting many moons ago, this would be it. What are the analysts saying? Oh, I went too far down. Maybe the analysts, never mind, it's an ETF. It's got to be a stock. I'm tripping. Let me jump over here real quick, see what y'all may be saying. YouTube experiment, what's going on? What's going on? What up, East Boogie? What's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Rod, I stuck with SCHD. What do you think of their reconstitution? I knew someone was going to ask that. 7 real homies in the crib. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. In my opinion, man, I looked at it today. I looked at another video. I looked at my sister, Mommy Trader. She was on the channel a couple months ago. I know Lisa J. Stocks did a video on it. I didn't get a chance to look at that one. But when I saw the companies, and I'm getting ready to, we're going to share my screen. We're going to unshare and reshare. And I'm going to explain what actually, I'm going to do this, and then I may do a separate video. And if we have time, YouTube experiment, I'll jump somewhere halfway in this live. We'll look at it. Basically, a reconstitution is when you have an ETF like SCHD, which is the Schwab US Dividend ETF, or high dividend ETF, whatever they call it. But reconstitution, they'll remove some some companies and their stock, and they'll add some. And last year, they took out a lot of tech and added a lot of energy and healthcare. I just knew they was going to put tech back in there, and they didn't. They did a little bit, but not the companies I was expecting. So it is a dividend ETF and not a growth ETF. So I'm curious now. I will tell you this YouTube experiment. I did start probably in January, February. I started increasing my holdings. I didn't do a video on it, but I started increasing my holdings in SCHD. I started because I sold quite a bit last year. I saw the writing on the wall. So, growing what I eat. What's going on? What's going on? Say howdy. What's up, Investment Rod and Chat? What's going on? Good to see you in here. Appreciate your support on the other platforms. All right. So reconstitution, going back up to this. Basically, when you have an ETF like SCHD, they'll remove companies, they'll add companies. So let's jump in here. Now, I just said I would throw technology back in the mix. So I'm going to pick a technology stock that's probably close to, if not getting ready to be my number one individual stock holding. Get some more water, man. I'm over here Y'all, this is gonna be very informal, so I might get up and put an avatar up. I don't know. I had to wear my Worcester though, man. Let me see what we got going on over here. All right, let me take that down. Now watch what I'm getting ready to do. I'm gonna type in a symbol. This was gonna be easy to understand. Really, this one is a good one, but I'm typing in. I just typed GOO right up here, y'all. See how it automatically starts populating the name of the stocks? Well, I know I'm looking for Alphabet Class A, which is Google's parent company. Now, I am going to look at these charts on this one. I want y'all to just don't get too caught up in, oh, man, this is overwhelming, because you ain't got to do all this. Let me turn my TV. I think my TV may suck. There you go. So everybody freaks out when they see all the red. Red on Robinhood means you're losing money. But notice, it's losing money overnight. It made money today. I'm not going to get into all that. I'm going to just see. I'm going to show y'all what I look at when I'm reviewing my portfolio. Past 3 months is down. I look at that as a buying opportunity because Google's not going anywhere. They're getting better and better and better probably every quarter, maybe every month. I'm not going to do year to date because we're basically 3 months into the year. 1 year. Look at that, y'all. Google in the past year is up 79.45%. Bingo. I don't have a crystal ball, but I do have common sense. The number one and number two search engines in the world are owned by Alphabet. That's Google and YouTube. You go to Google, you're going to see 2 or 3 little printed out words. If you like, what is Robinhood? It'll give you 2 or 3 printout words. Then you go right down below that after 2 or 3 little articles or websites, you're going to see YouTube videos. They also own Gemini, that little AI stuff. You throw your picture over here, you throw a picture over here, you type in some word, next thing you know, voila. What used to take me 20, 30 minutes to do a thumbnail, now I got one in probably 45 seconds to a minute. They ain't going nowhere. So up 79.40%. Well, I've had Google at least, shucks, probably 8, 9 years. So we're going to leave. All I'm going to do is go to 5 years. How much have I profited in 5 years? Don't worry about dollar amount. Worry about percentages, because I can tell you right now, I have Alphabet in every brokerage portfolio I have. So Rob, what is this brokerage portfolio? What are you talking about? I have Fidelity. I have SoFi, Robinhood, where we at, Charles Schwab, JP Morgan Chase. I'm not even trying to think anymore. That's 5 brokerage accounts that I just named. Not counting my 401k, which is at Fidelity, not counting my IRA or my Roth IRA, individual retirement accounts that I have. This is not I have. This is called education for free. Don't worry about what Rod have. Just look at this as education for free. People are charging people thousands of dollars to go to seminars to hear half the information I'm getting ready to probably say in an hour. Thousands. And here, the only thing it's going to cost is 2 things. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and tell somebody about the channel. Last time I checked, both of those were free. All right. Moving on down. No, actually, I want to go back up because I'm going to do this 5 years. So I've had this about 8 years. I'm up 195%. 100% is doubling your money. So I done double the money and double the money. I don't have a crystal ball. I'm up $196 in the past 5 years. I mean, this was what, about $100 back then? Now it's $3. So that's tripling your money. And all you have to do, man, matter of fact, let's go. I'm going to do it in a minute. I'm going to pick one here. I'm going to jump down to one I think I want to get. So I have $61 here. I'm up 24.99 since I had Google here. But in my other accounts, I've had Google probably about 8 years. Here we have 0.20 of a share. That's going to build over time. And I just want to, matter of fact, let's just go and show y'all what we're showing. Now, actually, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do earlier. Let me go back up here. We're going to go backwards, y'all. We're going to go, let me click this out. Let me hit VOO. Watch how I pull up. Vanguard S&P 500. I ain't got to type all that. I just need to know the symbol. That's going to come over time. Play a game, learn one a week, one every 2 days. So I'm going to show y'all right now, buy order, dollars. It said right here, y'all, in case you can't see, I got $1. A lot of people out there right now, man, seriously, realistically. And I'm going to tell you, if you're new, I ain't saying if you're seasoned, but if you're new, maybe look at it in this mindset. The only thing that I've seen that I've been able to purchase in the past week with $1 was a blow pop, which is a lollipop with gum in the middle. And it was 79 cents. That's the only thing I've seen that I could get for $1. But right now, I'm getting ready to get a piece of probably a piece of crust of a $600 piece of pie. This is an entire pie. This 601, and I'm get ready to get $1 slice. It's not a big slice. It's not a lot. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I'm gonna get any of the pie. I'm just gonna get some of the crust. But I'm gonna be eating. Just get in this mindset. I just want to be on the team. I'm not worried about getting in the game because you can't get in the game until you're on the team. Once you get on the team, next you're in the game. And a lot of other people, I want this to hit everybody upside the head. While you're on the team, preparing yourself to get in the game, it's a lot of people up in the bleachers watching you getting ready to perform. I hope that didn't go over nobody's head. Let me say it again. Matter of fact, let me do something while I said it, and I'm going to come back and purchase that. Wow. You're getting on the team. You're just trying to get on the team. We're going to worry about getting in the game later. And getting in the game is when you have more investments, more stock, more ETFs, more crypto, whatever you choose, more commodities, gold, real estate, whatever you choose. But while you're on the team preparing to get in the game, it's going to be a whole lot of people up in the bleachers watching you play because they're afraid. They don't understand, and they don't want to learn how to understand. It's two types of people in this world. There are those in the parade and those that watch it go by. And the only time I watch a parade go by is when your boy's at Disneyland. Any other time, I'm in the parade. And the parade right now is investing for your financial future. You ain't got to worry about what Rod got because Rod is going to make sure he's all right. But instead of just worrying about what Rod is all right, Rod is trying for free. Just you ain't even got to subscribe. You ain't gonna know when I'm live or when I'm dropping videos. The best way to know is subscribe, set your notifications to all so you don't miss out on watching your money. I flip money like pancakes, man. Everybody else going to IHOP. I can sit right now, y'all, with $20, sit out on my patio and have more fun than probably anybody throughout the course of a day. And all I'm doing with $20 is what stock, what ETF am I going to buy? I'm going to show y'all, man. I can show you better than I can tell you. I don't like to talk about it. I like to be about. Oh, let me see you up in here. Hold up real quick. Let me just see here, make sure we ain't got no questions. All right. Like I said, this is an informal live. I'm just kind of reviewing my portfolio, and I'm taking y'all along on the journey with me. What up, Howard Keys? Say, hey, fam, what's going on? Hello, Rod. I'm not going to do all the speaking because my co-host is speaking the key. Y'all tap in tomorrow on Point Blank Experience, my other channel, Just Asking for a Friend. Your boy Rod, we will be having an interesting subject that's kind of tying in to what I'm talking about right now, but it ain't going to be no investments. Ain't going to be no stocks and all that. It's going to be on possibly something that can help you do what we're talking about now. That's all I leave. You got to tap in over there tomorrow, 7:05 p.m. Central Standard Time. It will be, I said it wrong. It's going to be on Just Asking for a Friend. It's not going to be on Point Blank Experience. It's Just Asking for a Friend. If you can please, because I just messed that up, or I could do it, put your, if you're still here, put your channel, that link down in the comments. Not my channel. It's going to be on Just Asking for a Friend. We alternate each week. All right, back to this money, man. We got to get this money. All right. YouTube side, listen to multiple people's opinion on stocks in the market and also listen to what I think will happen based on what I see and draw my own conclusion. I only invest in things I understand. Say that for the people in the back. He listened to several people. So do I. I got a whole channel and I listen to probably 4 to 6 other finance content creators because I don't know everything. I don't want to know everything. I only invest in things I understand. I'm gonna tell y'all my motto with investing. This is gonna trip y'all out. Not right now. I gotta get through these comments. Then I gotta spend this dollar. Then I'm gonna tell y'all about it. Crypto, I don't understand, so I don't mess with it. But that's just me. There you go, man. If you don't understand it, don't even trip. Rod dropping boulders. In case y'all wondering what that means, I don't drop no gems. I don't drop no nuggets because everybody else said that. That's when I'm like, I don't want to do that. Then I say, hold up, I'm gonna hit everybody upside the head. Straight up information. I ain't got time to sugarcoat nothing. That's hence we drop boulders. Moving right along. Good analogy. Just asking for Fred said, good decision, YouTube experiment. I also believe that you should understand what you are buying. Yes, that two people said it, and I couldn't agree with them more. And I'm about to show y'all something here in a minute. I can't wait. And there it is. That's where we will be tomorrow night, 7:05 p.m. Central Standard Time on that channel at Just Asking for a Friend. The number 4 not spelled out. Check us out. All right, y'all, let's get over here and spend this money, man. I got a bunch of money I'm about to spend, like 100 pennies. All right, let me get over here and see what we got going on. But now I'm going to show y'all something. Do not do what I'm about to show you. Don't worry about that little part because it's kind of convoluted. Let it do it. It's got to do its little thing here. And man, I keep saying it's doing something. I don't know why, man. Late at night, Rob, there it is. It's coming up. It's trying. There it is. Okay. So YouTube experiment said he don't mess with crypto. Now this is Bitcoin, XRP. I'm not about to bore y'all, but from here to here is crypto that is in my portfolio. I'm not gonna name them. I'm just gonna show you. Everything from here going down. I would not recommend doing this. I'm doing this for the sake of this channel. Do not do this. But there was a reason at one point in my life I did this, and I'm gonna tell y'all, but I'm gonna show you after I spend this dollar. But y'all see how many investments I have? Don't do this. It's a lot to manage. I don't even know if there's a computer system out there that can manage. This is only on Robinhood. Everything in here is not in my other brokerage accounts. But if anybody name a company right now, somebody just put a company, I don't care about no symbols. Now, I may be part of the parent company because you may say Pizza Hut, and Pizza Hut is owned by a whole big old company. But put something that you like, and I'm still going, I'm done. Okay, so, and then while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and spend this dollar because it's getting late and I want to make sure. VOO should be right here. VOO. Let me go ahead, show y'all how easy it is. But I don't know if I want to keep changing this screen because let me make sure I don't have nothing else open. Close that. Hopefully. All right, so here we are right now. Buy or sell VOO. It's going to default to buy. If I wanted to sell, I'd come over here. In this case, I'm buying. I can buy in dollars or shares. I'm going to explain something to y'all that's extremely important. If I was over at Fidelity, if I was on Coinbase, if I was anywhere and did this, I would have to buy a full share. Robinhood is one, not the only one. It's one of the few companies that will let you buy a piece of the pie or fractional shares with $1 at this time of night. So I'm going to go ahead and put 1 in here. I don't even have to do it. That's living proof I don't invest a lot. I'm going to get 0.001 of a share. I don't care. That's 0.001 more than I had before this live. So I got an itty bitty piece of the pie. Now watch what happens when I hit review order. It's going to give me a warning. You are placing an order to buy approximately $1 VOO based on the latest market price of blah, 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 blah. Your order will be queued for market open. Market open is tomorrow morning, 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. And do I agree with that? Yep. I'm going to click buy. It's telling me done. Click that. And just like that, it's going to tell me when I scroll right here. Upcoming activity tomorrow. It's got it queued up and I'm investing $1 just like that, man. That's what I'm doing. All right. Now I'm going to get in these companies. I'm going to see if anybody picked a company yet. Just pick a company, man. Pick a company. All right. All right. Cool. There's a link again. Each boogie tripping out there, flipping money like pancakes. Yeah, man. Uh, NVTS, is that a stock? Rod, yeah, really, and I'm about to tell y'all. So I'm glad YouTube Experiment put that comment down there. All right, growing what I eat said, what platform do you recommend for trading crypto? I was big on trading years ago and need to get back in it. I don't really recommend. I have Coinbase, growing what I eat. I also have Uphold. I have a Cold Wallet, which is like a not an online crypto storage device. Kraken, but really, Webull, I have that one as well. I think I have crypto on PayPal, but the easiest to get started and get your feet wet is where we are right now, Robinhood. And I actually, let me share my screen. I still share it. So let me take that down so you can kind of see it. And I'm going to go up here. Actually, I need to do this anyway, but I'm not going to go through all that, take it all day. And so I'm going to type in the symbol BTC for Bitcoin. Notice I don't have any paper, man. I just know these off the top of my head. You may not start off like this, but when money can be timed, especially in crypto, I don't have time to be typing on Ethereum and trying to remember how to spell it, Bitcoin and BTC, ETH. I'm going to pop them off and I'll tell y'all how I got to that level. But right now, Bitcoin is at $70,451. I could have took that same dollar. A lot of people have money on Coinbase and other platforms, but I could have took that same dollar. I can go right now, transfer $1 from my bank account to Robinhood, and then take $1 and buy $1 worth of Bitcoin right now in the middle of the night. Crypto never closes. That's what I like about this platform. And I could also transfer, and I'm probably going to do a video on that soon. I've done it. It's been a while. It's going to be a live, actually. Well, I'm going to transfer crypto from one account to another. And it goes back to this statement right here. Every time I mess with my crypto, I feel, what was it at? Right here. I feel just like that comment. I'm not necessarily my own ETF, but if you look at all those stocks I just showed you, he's right in a way, but I want to be my own bank. I know y'all probably say, this dude talking he want to be his own bank. Yes. And I'm going to explain that to you. I'm going to take y'all on a journey when I say I want to be my own bank. A lot of people, I've given them the short reason. I'm going to give y'all the long reason of why I say I want to be my own bank. So, think of a bank. When you go to a bank and you need money and you take a loan, let me put me on the screen big. When you go to a bank and you need money and you take out a loan, you're going to get probably personal loan, let's say good credit, 12, could be 10, I don't know, 10 to 15% interest. If I have my own money and I borrow money from me, I highly doubt if I'm going to charge myself interest. That's number one. But I'm going to show y'all why I really want to be my own bank. How do banks stay afloat? Banks make money off other people. So Rod, when he came up with this want to be his own bank strategy, and that's why I wanted somebody to put it. SPLV is a nice conservative ETF. Okay, and I think I had that before, but I don't. I know I don't have it now. Let me see what y'all got in here. Hey, okay, so I'm just gonna pick. I'm gonna take y'all on a journey. So somebody's going to work in the morning. They want a cup of coffee, and they go to Starbucks. When they leave Starbucks, they realize they need some gas. And they go to work. I'm going to keep it this simple. They go to work. Starbucks, they realize they need some gas. They stop getting gas. They go to work. The reason I want to be my own bank, let me get back over here and share the screen with y'all. And I'm going to walk y'all through something. And if you get this mentality, I guarantee you, man, it's hard. I ain't saying it's impossible now because your boy found a way to do it. Let me take this down. But when you become your own bank, I got to get to this other screen here. when you, while it's popular, when you become your own bank, banks make money off other people. Well, my goal in life as a young whippersnapper, when I made probably below minimum wage, I don't know, but I was making about $283 every 2 weeks. And once I started learning in the stock market about 1992, I said, man, one day, I didn't say I wanted to be my own banker. I said, one day, I want to make money off of everybody, whatever somebody do on a daily basis, I want to make money. So the scenario I just used was a person get ready to go to work and they want some Starbucks. I'm pretty sure I sold my Starbucks on Robinhood. We can look in a minute, but typically the people use a debit card or a credit card. I'm gonna say this person is probably a college student. They have a Chase Freedom Unlimited card, which uses the Visa logo. That's enough for me. So let me look over here. Now, I don't even know if I know I'm going to double check. Do I have Starbucks? It's going to tell me real quick. I'm not going through all this mess. I'm just going to type in simple. There it is right there. Click the Starbucks. And I'll know real quick once it takes 2 hours to spin around. But I want people to start. Don't go get no million in one stock. Start with about 2 or 3. Or one ETF, maybe 2 ETFs, then a stock. But so right here, I know I don't have any. It's going straight to the about section. So I got rid of my Starbucks. So I ain't making no money off Starbucks, but they're using their Chase Freedom Unlimited card. Visa logo. Do I have any stock in Visa? We about to find out. If it's here, it's somewhere else. Do we have any stock in Visa, man? Lord have mercy. Robinhood messing up my program here. Man, boy, this ain't looking too good for the home team. I got one more. Now, the goal is to make money off this everywhere this person stops, some kind of money. Do I have stock in Chase? Ticker symbol JPM, JP Morgan Chase. Last hope, y'all. Last call for Rod going straight up south on this whole experiment. But I already know, man. Look at that. If I have it here, you best believe I have it in 3 to 5 other places. So, ching ching, Rob made some money at Starbucks. And now we're going to the gas station. We're going to stop at 7-Eleven that has Exxon Mobil gas. And we're going to use that same credit card. Now, I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I don't have no 7-Eleven stock, but I'm going to show y'all something. I'm about to mess y'all up right now. This is about to get fun. And when you get this mentality, you ain't going to get it overnight. This is decades and decades of life and countless hours of becoming a master of my craft. Now, we're going to go down here, Exxon Mobil. Nope, I ain't got no stock in no Exxon Mobil. 7-Eleven don't have no stock. After I do this now, they're using it saying, I ain't wasting no time. We already came to the conclusion I got a Chase card. So I'm making money off Chase. But this is where your boy get a little wiser. I call it STAB. STTAB. Smarter than the average bear. I know how to get some investments in 7-Eleven without having some investments in 7-Eleven. I don't care about the build. I mean, what's inside and the gas. I want to own the building. And I know that Realty Income rents out the buildings. I mean, they own the buildings that 7-Eleven, PLD, I just did a video on that, own the buildings for FedEx, UPS, JB Hunt, and Home Depot and other places. So look right here, man. Ain't got none here, but I know I have Realty Income in every other portfolio I have. Let's go to PLD. Do I have some PLD? Which is Prologis, right here. Y'all see how I'm just popping these symbols off like this? I don't get no trophy for that, but that has helped me make a lot of money and not cost me that much money. Because I don't even know how to spell no Prologis. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but I can say PLD. And we're going to jump in these comments in a minute. There it is. If I got it here, I know I have it somewhere. Now, I don't know how that old card got caught slipping. I got to put it back in there. But it is in other places. So I made money on everywhere that person stopped before they even got their day started. I'm nobody special, man. I had a strategy, I had a dream, I had a goal, I had a plan, and your boy made it happen. And right now, I don't get anything out of bragging about it, talking about it. I get a huge sense of accomplishment when I show others how to do it, when I show them how easy it is to do it. And what YouTube Experiment and Just Asking for a Friend said earlier, start with the things you know. Don't go out and get something because everybody else say. And we're going to go over here and do one thing. Because I'm not going to do that experiment again. That'll take too long. But I'm going to show y'all something. We're going to let that spin. And while we're letting that spin, we're going to scroll up a little bit. We're going to come over here. I'm going to go through some of these comments. How do you feel about penny stocks? I don't mess with them. I don't mess with penny stocks growing what I eat because with investing, I don't gamble. And to me, penny stocks is gambling. You're investing in a penny stock. You're hoping you hit it big. And when I invest, I don't hope. I pull out the bow and arrow. I pull it back, and I rarely miss. I'm not saying I don't miss, but I rarely miss. Penny stock, I may as well pull that same bow and arrow out, close my eyes, put a mask on too, and not be able to see the target and pull it back and hope I hit it. That's how I feel about penny stocks. A lot of people have made money, but I don't have time. If I want to gamble, I'm going to go to Vegas, Reno, Atlantic City, Bahamas or somewhere, but that's just me. And hey, Just Asking for, my co-host said, and she even told me that, hey, what is for you may not be for me and vice versa. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to show y'all something. What's going on, Rod? Investment Rod, everyone in chat. What up, Desmond? How you doing? Nichols Journey is extra. Hey, if you're a content creator in this joint, go ahead and put hashtag content creator. Matter of fact, put that in whatever you do. I don't care. You can type a whole paragraph if you want to. Hey, Nichols. Hey, oh, boy, I'm about to do something else. Hey, Desmond. I'm going to get down here. Grow what I eat. That's what's up at Just Asking for a Friend. I'm going to get back into these stocks. I made pretty good at one time. Then I got into that fast money trading those options. See right there. That's why I don't mess with penny stocks and trading. I have traded and I didn't really have good success. I'm a buy and hold dude. I like to buy now. I'll play around and lose a little money. But when it all shake out, as long as I'm up 20 to 25%, and we just saw with was it VOO? No, Google, your boy. And I'm about to show y'all something, man. I've been on one cruise in my life, and I hope everybody out there keep on cruising, baby. Keep on going on cruises, 4 days, 7 days, overnight, 30 days. I don't care. Just I'm about to show you. Keep on cruising. But you also have to understand, just because you know a company don't mean that company is making money. Just because a company look like it's making money, it may not be. Matter of fact, we're going to pause right there. Yes, we should bank ourselves. Boy, that's a boulder right there. I don't drop gems and nuggets. I drop boulders, baby, but that was our key. Big homie, growing what I eat. All right, y'all speaking. Thanks to the investment Rod. I was trying to see how much these platforms charge. I have Robinhood. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I would stick with them. Another thing with Coinbase, the minimum to send money over there is $10. Everybody may not have $10. I may some days have $2 extra. I throw them things in Robinhood and buy me something. Is money trading and day trading the same thing? Day trading is people buy, and it's kind of a lot of times the same day. You may buy, say, I'm just going to pick out a stock, Amazon. And then if Amazon is down and it go up and you sell it, you banking that it's going to go up, and you might be banking it's going to go down. Trading is like buying options, call options, put options. You pick a certain date. It could be today, it could be a week, it could be a month. I bought an option last year, probably about May or April or something like that was going to expire in January. And it made money, man. The joint made money. It made money all the way up to about December. I lost all my money, but it was only about $30. And I would have hit it, not big. I wasn't going to go buy a house or anything with it. All right, I was doing that too at work, day trading, making a few extra bucks. I forgot what those meme stocks was blowing up and out the roof. I was big on it and made like $3K in a few days, man. And I'm telling you, just like dominoes, all money ain't good money, man. Now that's good, but thanks for the live, Rod. Bringing back memories and hungry to be my own boss. That's what I'm talking about, man. You know what? Your own bank, your own boss, your own proprietor, whatever you want to, however you want to call it, man. Y'all, everybody's seeing around us what's happening. Nothing's secure right now. Nothing's certain right now. That's all I'm going to say on that one. All right. Money trading, not sure what term. Day trading options I'm familiar with. Yo, trading is, I'm assuming, and I'm pretty sure she is, just asking for a friend. That is options, the money trading. That's what I was assuming. Okay, cool. I'm going to have to catch a replay. Hey, good night. Hey, thank you, Keith, for being here. I was learning about trading, but I was into quick buck, making short mainly. But it's just my friend, ETL was a long term option for me. There you go. Everybody saying good night. Let me see where we are. Doing good. I'm doing good. All right. Everybody speaking. Make good on Macy M when it went down like to like $5 or $6. Yeah, man. Let me jump back over. I never left. I'm talking about let me jump back. I'm still itty bitty on this thing. All right, now we're gonna go over here, man. Let's go over here. Now, I'm just going to name out a couple companies here that are in this little stack of companies. And this is why YouTube experiments so I could be my own ETF, because an ETF is just a bunch of stocks under one umbrella. So my portfolio is like one umbrella. Don't do what I have here. I would start out no more than 3 investments. I would probably have, actually, I wouldn't even have an individual stock off the bat. I would have a total market ETF like the Vanguard Total Market ETF, which is VTI, would have, or the Vanguard S&P 500 VOO. That would be one. Then number 2, I would have a growth investment like SCHD, which is your Charles Schwab Growth ETF, or VUG, which is the Vanguard Growth. And then I would have a dividend ETF, one that's going to pay me dividends. A lot of people are getting away from dividends, but I would look at a SCHD or what else is out there? FDVV, which is the Fidelity high dividend ETF, and I would start there. Y'all. What I'm about to show you. I started with 2 mutual funds back in '92, I believe. So we have Google, Amazon, J.P. Morgan Chase, American Express, Meta. I'm not going to read the ETFs. We have Walmart, Main Street Capital, Waste Management. Yep, I'm in the trash because it's going to be my trash. Kroger, Tesla, NVIDIA, SoFi. Here's what I was talking about, man. I just want to see what these people are doing for me. We got Carnival Cruise Line, which is CCL, Royal Caribbean Lines or Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. And then we got Hilton, we got Marriott. Y'all ain't going to believe this, man. Everybody talking about prices high. Ain't nobody traveling. I don't believe it. 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 Let's see if my belief was right. I'm just going to click RCL. Give it a minute. It's going to spin around. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comments. Any stock that you want to look at, go over, throw it down there. Because I'm really doing my portfolio reviews, and we're doing it tonight, probably last about a week. And maybe I'm going to say, if I do a thorough one, like I'm getting ready to, about 5 days. If I'm just doing a quick breeze, maybe an hour. So, all right, y'all. I ain't worried about it, but y'all can see today they are 5.8. Man, let me make this big so y'all can see this. I want y'all to see this. And we're going to make it, hold on, let me get a little smaller so I can kind of, oh, Lord, don't do that. Am I still on the screen with y'all? Make sure. Yeah. Whew. I'm over here doing too much. Y'all going to see it like that, man. Oh, boy, did the whole. Here, we just going to type it up here. RCLC. I ain't got time to go to the right, but if we didn't know, we'd be over here typing Royal Caribbean. I ain't got time for all that. See how slow it's moving? It's already moving slow. Royal Caribbean Group, RCL. All right, man. I'm going to keep it small, man. Y'all just get your glasses. Get some glasses like I got on. You'll be able to see it. Or look at it on your TV or something. It'll get bigger if you got one of them the big screen. Everybody calling them the big screen, just asking for a free. I brought that up today. I mean, not today, the other night in the live. Everybody's saying the big screen. If you got a big screen, you can look at it there. All right, so it's up 5.87%, $15 a day. I don't care. That's good. Actually, I like it when it's red because if it's red in the street, it's time for Rob to eat. Meaning that's when I look at when the stocks go down. That's like a sale at where, I don't know, the mall, where shopping online. It's a sale. So let me go over here and let's just see Royal Caribbean in the last. Okay, we're going to say the last 3 months. Let's go and look. It's down, man. Oh, boy, Rod might not know what he's talking about, man. This dude just say everybody traveling. That's why I say I'm a long-term investor. Go over to a year. Woo, I'll take 25%. I have a saying. I wanted to make this a game. The Dub Club is any investment that Rod has that make over 20% return on my money. The Quarter Horse Club, any investment that make over 25%. So this is in the quarter horse club. Man, I take 25%, but that's what it's done in the last year. What have I made? That's the past performances, y'all. All these little old, when y'all see the 1Ds, 1Ws, and all this here, this is one day today, 1 week, in the last week, in the last month, last 3 months, year to date, going backwards, in the last year, going backwards. I don't care about going backwards. I need to see what I done made for real, for real. I mean, all this is beautiful and it sounds good, but I'm happy with 25, but I'm about to be ecstatic. I don't even know how to spell it, but I'm about to be ecstatic because I already know it's higher than that. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Y'all keep going on cruises, 25-day cruise, go to 2-year cruise. Matter of fact, I would get off a cruise, wouldn't even leave the port and just jump over to the next ship. A lot of people doing that now because right here, baby, I'm gonna highlight this. I want y'all to see this. Your boy is up 88% since I had this stock. And again, this one here is just for the purpose of the channel. This is not counting Fidelity, and I know JP Morgan Chase, and I know SoFi. It's not, those three. It's not counting those. And I guarantee they're all up about 88%. So basically, it's showing me a market value of $105. But I'm up $49, so I only put $50 in here, probably $5 at a time. And just imagine every time you get a 5, somebody else give you a 5. Every time you give a 10 or get a 10, somebody else give you another 10. I mean, that's what it is, man. This is everyday apples and oranges, man. Growing what I eat. Nichols, Journeys, Extras. They just asking for a friend. They're in the garden community. If I left anybody out with Key. Hey. This here just like growing. It's apples and oranges, baby. This, the only thing we're doing is growing cabbage in the form of money. That's all I'm gonna say. So let me look over here and see what y'all talking about, man. Let me see what y'all talking about. All right, where we at? Where we at here? We got 10 real homies in the crib. Appreciate y'all for being here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Select all, so you don't miss out on future content, live streams, shorts, and videos. Let me see where we are here. ETF is the way to go to take work out of trading, similar to 401k, or tap into the matching portion. They just keep going up for the most part. Yep. So we're going to go back over here. 7 real homies. How long I've been on here? Well, yeah, we're going to be on here about probably 10 more minutes because I have to prepare for another live tomorrow night. All right, y'all, let me get back over here in this bucket of cheddar. I feel like this is you know how you go to the grocery store, they had a bag of cheese. This is like one of them big super bags. You get it like Sam's Club or Costco, you know. I'm about to jump in a bag of cheese here in a few seconds. And y'all, I remember I had a dude one time. He said, man, you only have $12 in your account. And I almost got caught up in his little game. But can you imagine taking $2, $1, and $5 at a time, and then this is at $1,900, and I'm just doing this for a YouTube channel, and it's up to $1,900. I'm not gonna say I've made, but it's up to $1,900. Even if you didn't make $1, you still got $1,900 just from throwing the money in there. Now, if you threw 7,000 and you only got 1,900, then it's a problem. But let me go over here and scroll up so y'all don't get caught up in that. All right, Amazon. What did I leave off at? Royal Caribbean, Hilton. I'm not pulling up anymore. Marriott, Palantir. These are all stocks. Berkshire Hathaway, Simon Property Group. You go to the mall, good. Keep on going because I get paid off of most of the malls in America. Simon Property Group, great dividend stock. There's that FDVV. The ETF I was talking about. I'm not going to go over any more ETF. Actually, I will. This one right here and this one right here, I get paid a dividend every month, man. I've created my own monthly income. I'm not going to rely on what they used to call it. You know, when you get a check, when you get a certain age. I don't need to know the name of the check. I know that, but it was like not substance, not that. I think that's when you're eating. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. You know, you got this money that's supposed to help you along the way. I want to be my own everything. I want to be my own retirement. I want to be my own bank and everything. Morgan Stanley, Microsoft, Bank of America, I got money invested in Robinhood. Why not? I'm on the platform. Right here, this IAU. Man, if I Google IAU right now, man, somebody may know. If you know what IAU is, or just Google it. Somebody put what IAU is in the chat. I'm gonna say a lot of people wear it on their body, and it's not clothing. All right, so we're gonna keep going. Ford, never had a Ford in my life, but I know they're making pretty good money. Uber, keep on Ubering, baby. See, right now, man, and I'm not here to capitalize on certain situations, but if I'm a bank, I'm a businessman. And some people are gonna opt out of driving and going to the gas pump. They may think it's cheaper to Uber, especially if they share. If 4 or 5 people going to the same place, y'all. I'm just giving y'all a little extra knowledge here. If 4 or 5 people going to the same place, instead of driving 4 or 5 cars, they used to call it carpool. Maybe now they're Uber pooling. I don't know, man. Whatever they're doing, Taiwan Semiconductor. Look up SLV while you're at it. SLV is pretty easy. IAU is SLV's cousin. Goldman Sachs. That's enough, man. Aflac, the duck. Gotta have some insurance, man. Gotta have some insurance. Now, I ain't want to go and get no. Well, I got a couple individual international companies, but this right here, y'all, VXUS is the total. Man, matter of fact, let me just show you what it is. That'll probably be the last one over there I'll go over. Excuse me. Now, this right here is driving me nuts. If this was real life, and this is informal, and I guess it is real life, but if this was in the daytime and this was all doing this here mess, I would do this. I would pick up my phone, do that little face recognition, whatever they call it nowadays, and I'd make the same move here. Because now, would the stocks move that quick? No, but I'm going to show y'all crypto. I'm going to go back to crypto and maybe show you how quick it be moving, probably for like 3 seconds. I just plug my phone in. So, all right, so here it is. Vanguard, total international stock ETF. Total international stock, $75.50. I may not be able to afford $75 a share right now, but I can afford one, and I can afford $5, and $5, I'm gonna have. Hopefully, it's not even 75 no more. Hopefully, it's up to 80. So I might need 16, or hopefully, I done made my way up. Hopefully, I'm not going too fast for y'all. Don't get caught up in this. Just get caught up in consistency. Put money up. Every time you receive some money, you know what? Everybody I know, including myself, who's retired, work for somebody. I work for the people that view my content on my various YouTube channels. Everybody work for somebody. If you're going to go and work for somebody else, and you look at it as you're working for yourself, pay yourself first. I'm not saying pay yourself. You only get $2,000 every payday. Pay yourself $1,000, and the rent is $900, and you only leave $100 for everything else. No, be smart about it. If I made $2,000 a month, I might pay myself $20. I might pay myself $50. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to go invest in anything this week just to go back and get it out next week. What's the point? I'd rather invest $2 and forget about it, man, because I know that $2 is going to stay there. Anyway, so what's in this thing? Let's analyze this real quick, man. Real quick. All right, let's go down here a little bit. This has been around since 2011. 8,765 companies. I ain't saying you can't go wrong with that, but it's kind of hard. How in the world is 8,700 companies worldwide going to fail? It's impossible. But I don't know. They said never say impossible, but it's impossible. So I'm going to go and see what's the top 10? I bet you y'all going to trip out, man, because now I'm about to take everybody to school again prior to us getting out of here. I'm about to say get out the classroom, but that's tomorrow night, 7:05 on Just Asking for a Friend's channel. Your boy Rod, Keisha from Just Asking for a Friend. We're going to bring the house down over there. But I'm about to go ahead and show y'all something, man. What people don't realize, half of what they call international are right here where we're sitting, if you're in the United States. Some of them may be over there, but you don't think about it because we use it right here. Let me go down here and see. Anybody put that IAU in there yet, or the SLV? I'm going to jump in these comments right after this. Taiwan Semiconductor. That's one of my larger holdings too. It's just like the Nvidia, but it's in, guess where? Taiwan. Samsung. How many people roll around with a Samsung phone right now, right here in America? But it's an international stock because it's not based in America. ASML, I don't know what that is. Don't care. Hey, somebody believe in it. And then we're going to see how much money is made in a minute. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Alibaba. Anybody ever heard of Alibaba? That's, I think, in Japan or somewhere, maybe somewhere else, maybe China. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere over there. But I remember at one point it was like the eBay over there or something like that. I don't know what it's doing now. I don't care. Because I know HSBC, that's one of the biggest banks worldwide. I don't know, but about 2 or 3 of these companies, Alibaba, HSBC, and Taiwan Semiconductor, and ASML, I own that too. So that's 4, 5. So I know half the companies. I know 5 companies so far to 8,000, but I know what I do know. I know it's making money. Watch this here, y'all. 3 months. It's up, barely holding on, 0.16% in the last 3 months. But watch what it's done in the last year. Up 18%. I'll take 18% on some companies I don't know. What has it done in the last 5 years? I don't know. Let's see. Up 19%. I'll take that. Because I know. Remember that 88% that we were up on Royal Caribbean? I'm just adding to the stack of pancake. What do they call a big stack? Is that what they call it at IHOP nowadays? Big stack. I don't know what they call it. I don't really care. I just know, man. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Being an investor, not a gambler, being an investor. Let me take this down. Being an investor, I guarantee you, man, if you're doing it right, you're not worrying about the small stuff. I'm not going to go and put all my money into that VXUS or the Vanguard Total International Stock ETF. I'm not doing that because I don't know about half the stuff. But if I got a lot of things I do know about, I'll put something in something that I know that's been rocking and making it's up 19% in the last 5 years, 18% in the last 1 year. That's going to be my 20% investment. Up 20%. Show y'all how to calculate in a minute. Let me go through these comments so we can get ready to raise up. ARK, I remember when it became 20, it was below $20. I need to get back in it for long-term investment. ARK, you talking about what's her name? That man, I'm having a late night moment now. I had ARK too. I forgot her name. I'm gonna look it up in a minute. Senior, do you buy stocks in banks you bank with? SoFi is doing pretty well. Yeah, man. I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you right off the top of my head. American Express, yes. JP Morgan, yes. Wells Fargo, no. I don't bank with them anyway. Ally, no. Goldman Sachs, I have an account with them, yes. SoFi, I have an account with them, yes. Robinhood, I have an account with them, yes. Coinbase, I have an account with them, yes. So yeah, I typically will. And Regions Finance is my latest, no pun intended, YouTube. It's my latest investment experiment. But I'm not really in it for growth. I wanted to grow it. I believe it's going to grow, but I'm in it because, let me look here, and I'm not making no calls or texting. I'm going to look and see what the dividend is. I know the dividend is pretty good. And what I'm using is, I don't want to pull up nothing else on my computer since it's slow. I'm pulling up stock analysis. Y'all can see it right there. And basically, I'm going to type in RF, which is regional finance or regions, whatever it's called. And now I'm going to tell y'all something too, man. I done did this mistake a couple times. It's kind of funny, but it ain't. So, yeah. All right, so we're going to pull this up. Let me share my screen. We're going to pull regions up. Most of the money I invest, hey, what's up, Fatima? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, Lisa? How you doing? I haven't gone down. I just happen to see y'all name, but I'm going to pull up Regions Finance. And I got to give a shout out to my co-host mentioned this, and she just called out a bank one day. I said, you know what? I'm going to try it, man. And I don't know what it's been doing. But remember, I'm not worried about this as a growth stock. Am I going in hoping to crash and hoping I lose money? No. But this stock may give you 26 cents per quarter per share. Shares are only 25 cents, I mean $25 per share. So what has it done in the last 3 months? Oh Lord, not looking too good. It's down 7.55%. But again, I ain't in it for the growth. I'm in it because I believe. I don't know how long I'm gonna believe. There we go. In the past year, it's up 17. And notice here, this is where people mess up. They see that red and they get scared. I'm a little country now, so don't y'all fault me. Let me give me a little water. I'm getting a little parched over here. But I don't trip off that, man, because I'm a ride with Just Asking for a Friend. I'm a ride with him, man. That's year to date. That's the same thing. I'm gonna go to this year. I'm a ride, man. So far the ride, cool. And in the last 5 years, what has it done? All right, up 22%. So I ain't worried about growth, but it's growing. And I'm getting 26 cents per share. And I believe. I believe, man. I don't believe I can fly out all that, but I believe in this stock. But right here, this is what I got to look at. I can fool myself up here. That's the past, man. I can't go backwards. I got to worry about what's going on right now. I'm down 5%. But a lot of times, if I look at it, I can look at two of them down 55 cents. But I like to look at this. Because what if I had $100,000 in here? What if I had 20,000? That 5% is significant. But I ain't scared. I ain't never scared, man. So there it is, y'all. Y'all tap in. I'm going to have to do an update, man. I might even have Just Asking for a Friend and my co-host on my other channel with me. We're going to see how this doing together since I believe in it, though, man. I believe in it. So we're going to see how we do it together on that one. All right, let me get in these comments, man. 11 real homies in the crib. Thank y'all for being here, man. Hopefully y'all getting something out of this. Hey, what's your question for Timmy? Shoot it. Shoot it at me. Shoot it at me. You said you have a question. Lisa said, hey, I'm late. Never such thing as late. This was a spur of the moment. There we go, man. I got to give, boy, I tell you, man, it's always somebody. Always somebody. All right. Where can I start in stocks if I don't know a darn thing? I want to learn. Is there a book for dummies / beginners? Now, I remember when they had those for dummies books and beginners. I'll tell you a good place to start, Fatima. You right here, smack dab in it. Investing with Rod. You ain't got to go buy no book. It's free. You're already at the crib. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that all button on your notifications so you don't miss out on future videos or live streams. But I wouldn't just take Rod's word. I like to listen to multiple content creators. I would say I wouldn't overload my brain and listen to 50 different people, but maybe 3. And I would get different perspectives. And then learn. But I guarantee you on this channel, you're going to learn. I don't guarantee no make it and lose. I don't do all that, but you're going to learn. And I'd like to take people to the basics. I don't care about big, long words. I don't care about trying to do a whole bunch of percentages, even though I have a degree in finance. I don't have to do all that. I want to get down to the nitty gritty and show the everyday person like myself what it's like to have a little amount of money and think you can't and find out you can. That's all. So that answers your question. Where can you start? You smack dab in the middle of the starting blocks right now. All right, moving on. I have no IAU. Now in investments, I just Googled that. That may be that's the union. Kathy Woods, yeah, that's her name, Kathy, man. She got man, don't she buy ETFs? She got some ETFs, I think, too. Red means clearance sale. There we go. Red means clearance sale for a good stock. Man, say that again. For the people in the back, huh? I'm late. Listen, you know when it comes to these classes, I'm in here. Hey, Evolving Lady, glad you're in the building. Thank you. Hey, I just took Just Asking for a Friend line. I'm practicing for tomorrow. Glad you're in the building. Thank you for being PBG. Just wanted to acknowledge you, mods, members, and everyone in the chat. Thank you for being here. And that part. All right, y'all. So let me go up here with something I was looking at. All right, let me go back. So I wanted to show y'all one thing. Let me go over here back to my little thing right here. And I'm gonna go to X. We'll go to X. Well, I don't want to go to Bitcoin. I want to show y'all something that's more affordable. XRP. And I really believe this is going to be the way of the future. I believe this will be the digital currency. I'm gonna tell y'all are getting a lot of content in one night. A lot. I believe this is going to be the digital currency of the future when it comes to sending money, receiving money, buying things. I've already tested it out. But BTC or Bitcoin is going to be like your store of value, like gold. People are going to hold Bitcoin like they do. You don't see nobody running around popping up in the mall or 7-Eleven or the grocery store and pulling out a gold coin and trying to pay for something. It's going to be your Bitcoin. XRP is going to be like your fiat or your dollars or whatever country you're in. Right now, it's trading at $1.43. It's not moving too much right now. If I go to Bitcoin, and I'm going to come back to XRP. But if I go to Bitcoin or Ethereum, let's go to Ethereum, ETH. Go to Ethereum. It might not be a good one because there's so many different. Well, here, let me just go and spell it out, man. I didn't have to go all the way, but that was way too much. So Ethereum right now, see how it just moved? It ain't like the stock. See how it's just gonna keep moving. So I ain't got time to try to keep up with that, man. I'm over 50. So I just got to buy the good stuff and know I'm doing what I'm doing. That's it. But let's go back to XRP. I want to show y'all something, man. For everybody that's in here right now, where I'm sitting at right now, I furnished this place. Bedroom, living room, TVs over there somewhere, big screens as they call them, with this right here, with XRP. I did it for about 2-3 months. Every time about a month, really. Every purchase I made it with cash that was converted from crypto on the fly like that. And I love when I went to a restaurant and they bring that little kiosk thing to your table. Because what I would do is I'd look at my crypto, the ones I wanted to spend, and XRP typically was it, maybe some Solana. And I'd see the prices before I went in. By the time I finished eating, I see which one had made some profit. Because this was my fiat. This was like my money, my cash. Y'all, for a week, I did it for about 2, but for a week, man, I ate for free. I ain't saying go do this. I'm just telling y'all what I did. And I was like, man, this could be cool. But it could also be scary because this moves a lot. But I want to go out 5 years. And, I just said I furnished my whole place. I'm going out 5 years for a reason. Probably about right here. No, it was about 20. So it's gonna be right in. What date? What date am I at? Yeah, probably about right here. So it was about 27. So I'm gonna say about right. We'll just say right there. July 8, 2022. That's when I started buying XRP. And growing what I eat. Hopefully you're still in here. This is why I buy and hold. It was boring, but I kept on buying. Really, for every dollar, I was getting 3 of these things. About right here, I was getting 3 of them. Then now I'm only getting it's going up, but it's still boring. It ain't really doing nothing. Now I'm over here the whole another year. I'm in March 23, and it's 45 cents. I think some cartoon or some book or something say it's the turtle that wins the race or the hare get that fat. I don't know, but I was a turtle. Then right here, man, I'm gonna tell you. Notice that line shoot up. I'm gonna tell you. Even before I get there. I bet it's gonna be late October, early November. Man, what happened in 2025? Late October, early November. Now I held on because there was a period here where a lot of discussions was taking place. Right here, y'all notice. Y'all see September, watch what it is. Where is it at? November 1st, 2025. I said 25, I meant 24. What happened that year? The election. 50 cents a token or a coin. Boom. up to 260 in a month. Your boy, 5 times as much. I went from 50 cents a coin to $2.60. Just imagine your quarter being worth 50 cents, and then a month later, your quarter is worth $2.60. That's it right there. Did I have a crystal ball knowing this was going to happen? No, but I had patience and perseverance. The patience right here to hold on, the perseverance to believe and keep on investing. And boy, did it pay off. And I didn't have to gamble. I didn't have to do no overnight tricks. 51 cents. And then it went up here. Then it went back down. Everybody started tripping. Oh, XRP. I bought some more. But what's her name? Who was that? I think it was Nicki Minaj and Yo somebody. Yo Gotti, Yo one of them Yo's. So right here, man, look at this, y'all. It's now out of 6 times my money. It's $3. My 50 cents is not worth $3. I mean, I use this on purpose so y'all can see the smaller amounts of money. Went down, everybody's tripping. Oh, it's going down again. Oh, I'm losing. Oh man, the crypto is crashing. It's going. I knew it was a joke. They call it FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Why am I going? Okay, whatever. Right now, the way I look at it now, I got to look at the bigger picture. It's not going to be 50 cents, but it's going to be 50 cents per coin. Okay, I never invest $1 I can't afford to lose. That's my golden rule. I never invest $1 I can't. So if I lose all this, I ain't going to be crying. I ain't going to be running around having no barbecue. I ain't going to be having no party. I ain't going to the Top Golf, but I ain't going to be crying either. I'm just saying. So then, everybody was over here worried, your boy kept buying, kept on buying. Then it shot up again. Look where it is now, y'all. Right back, $3.45. So then it's slipping. It's still going down. It's still going down. And you know what? Everybody else worried and said, oh my goodness. And I'm going to tell you who was worried. Right now it's at $1.40. I'm going to tell you, notice it's only $4 here because this is my player account. This is the one I use to spend. But I have XRP in every Coinbase, my cold wallet, Kraken, and Uphold. And crypto.com too. I forgot I have that. Everybody tripping, but I'm going to tell you why Rod ain't tripping. When Rod bought this, going right here, 50 cents. And when this get down to $1, if this go down to $1, I'm not going to cry. But if it get to 75 cents, I might take my losses and sell, take profit, because I'll still be up 25 cents per coin. That was just a quick crash course on a couple different things. So let me jump over here. Right to Grow with 8, Lisa says, salute. Thank you, Lisa. Hey, y'all check out Lisa J. Stocks. She's another person where you can get a different perspective, man, on investing, because Rod's way is not the only way. We got 11 real homies in the crib. Been on here an hour and 19 minutes. This is the last call for comments. I do have another show, but hey, if y'all got right now, there it is right there, Fatima. Fatima got it. Did you go over SCHD and S&P 500 rebalancing earlier? Yeah. I went over S&P in detail. SCHD touched on it because I'll probably do something separate on that one. IAU is the iShares Gold Trust. I rephrased my question on Google and got that answer, and that is absolutely correct. It's the iShares Gold Trust. During a time of uncertainty, over the history of time, silver and gold has withstood it. A lot of people think that gold is the better investment. I'm getting ready to look at it, and I'm going to show y'all something. Gold is prettier, it's shinier, but to me, silver has a more meaningful value because it's used in a lot of other things, not just to wear as jewelry, So that's true long term. I was in XRP way back when it was super cheap, man. I'm telling you, hey, Grow What I Eat, I need to holler at you, man. I'm glad you're here, man. I'm glad everybody's here because it's questions. It's people saying, I went back and asked Google. This is how we learn. This is how it's people asking questions like this. It's just asking for a friend, asked about the difference between day trading and trading. like options. That's how we learn. We come together, man, and we learn. But last thing I'm going to do before we get out of here, and I want to just look at gold. I want to look at IAU, and then I'm going to look at silver. Now I do have GLD. It's higher, so I prefer IAU when I'm doing videos because it is cheaper. People feel it's easier to accomplish a goal at probably about, I'm gonna say maybe 90, $100. I can't remember what it is per share. Okay, $80. So it's doing some crazy stuff right now. But I'm not worried about just this one day. What has it done in the last 3 months? It's still down. Not really making too much sense. What has it done in the last year? In the last year, gold is up better than any stock I even have, other than Royal Caribbean that I showed y'all. We didn't go over all of them. I know I have others that are better than this. But this particular ETF, even though I'm going to show y'all something. This is an exchange traded fund. They call it a trust. But I'm going to show you how many investments make up this trust. We're up 8 now. Let's just go and look at 5 years for 147%. It's up 147%. Gold? Man, I don't care about no necklace. I just want to have it over here. Now, since I put it in this account and it's in other accounts, I'm up 7.42%. But let's look and see how many holdings is in this ETF. Y'all ready for this? Actually, let me see something here. Did I go over it? Did I miss it? Actually, they're looking at this one. I'm going to do GLD. Let me see something here. Because I kind of want to show y'all something. And it might look the same way. Most of the time when you look at these, it's going to show you one, because the only thing they're worried about is gold. And it looked like Robinhood may be glitching because I'm seeing some stuff. There it is right there. And the other one didn't show that, but number of holdings, 2. And it's probably gold and some other form or something to do with gold. Been around since 2004. We just going to look at this ETF. Notice I said it's higher, $3.99 a share in the last year. Should be right around the same, of 43%. Right here, what was it, up 100 and some percent? Up one. They do the same. I just like the other one because I feel like I'm getting more shares. So there you have it, man. It's getting late. I don't see any more comments. And what time is it, man? I want to thank y'all for hanging out, man. Do me a favor, though. Seriously, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you're not following me on Instagram, and as soon as this channel, which we have the subscribers, not far from the watch hours, as soon as it's partially monetized, I'm going to immediately create memberships. And with these memberships, I'm not going to do anything nobody else is doing. I'm not going to be anything special, but I am probably going to put more into that membership than any membership I've had, which I've had memberships and still have on Points Blank Travel and Points Blank Experience. And when I say more, it's more to post on there, and you'll see some really behind the scenes stuff that I do that I don't do videos on. I may be in my car in a parking lot at the grocery store and decide to go live and go right there on my phone and show y'all a stock trade while I'm about to make it. That's going to be in the memberships. But we got to get to 3,000 watch hours. So with that being said, I need y'all to tell a friend and tell a friend. Matter of fact, if you got somebody that don't like you, tell them, because if they busy watching me, they can't be messing with you. As always, I will be coming at you soon, dropping more heat, more fire, more knowledge, more importantly, showing you my journey on how to take small amounts of money and invest for your financial future. As always, hope everyone have a blessed and prosperous evening. I will be coming at you soon. And as always, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars tomorrow night, 7:05 p.m. Central Standard Time. You'll get a chance to see me in another mode where I'll be on with my co-host on her channel, Just Asking for a Friend. I'll probably be dropping, not the link, but I'll be dropping the thumbnail, what the topic is going to be about. And once you see the thumbnail hit, probably tomorrow morning, late morning, early afternoon, hit that notification bell. You don't want to miss it. We have a lot of fun over there. All right, y'all, we're going to get ready to raise up out of here. Let me get over here to my stuff. See what we got going on. I hope y'all have a great one, man. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And remember, man, over here we flipping them egg. I about to say egg, flipping that money like pancakes, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace, y'all. I'll holler.